What's good, y'all? And welcome back to another video. Third day in a row, we on that hotspot streak. I said I was gonna make these videos all when I was like on that hiatus, but in reality, I was just kind of figuring out what I wanted to do in life. I didn't make any videos or nothing. I started, can't even speak. On TikTok, I started working out on TikTok, so I have a gym set downstairs in my basement where I be working out and stuff. Hey man, go check it out. TikTok right here. But like I said, back to the actual video. Absence and missing, right? Absence is key. That's what I'm gonna be talking about. We'll be talking about absence. But I was originally gonna talk about something else, but I lost track of thought. By the way, you see the face? Yeah, cleaning up, huh? The hair? Yeah. Get on life straight, man. I looked crazy last time I was on here. Last time I was on here looking crazy. But I decided to actually, take care of myself. Low-key, I think I'm gonna be stress eating, low-key. I need to stop. Like, at night, I just be eating, snacks and stuff. I need to stop doing that. So I need to stop doing that. But, back to what I was saying. Absence is key. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by absence is key? See, you wonder how a lot of times when your favorite content creator, me, goes off and disappears, or whoever else it is, you wonder how they just disappear, right? And you're like, man, do they even upload anymore? You start to wonder all types of things. What are they up to? And then they randomly pop up and all their life is beautiful and great. Why do you think that is? Why do you think absence, and when they came back with the improvement, everybody was all of a sudden had less questions or more questions of that nature? You know? Absence, you can go absent. Go ghost. Go ghost for a while. Go ghost. I mean, of course, if you have friends, they're going to miss you. If you don't have friends, nobody's going to care. But when you come back, make sure your comeback is better than what it is. You know? My comeback video, I'm not going to lie, I took that last month. It's a new month. I got time to become successful. That's all I see. I'm fixing all these bad habits that I've already started. I'm not going to lie, the sleep habit, I need to start. Fix the bloating in my face, you know? Come back and on. You know what I'm saying? Appearance. What I gotta improve. Things that nature. My face looking fatter in this video. Look like a squirrel. But we're not talking about that. My hair looks healthier. Face looks cleaner. But that's the point. Absence, I'm getting back to the topic. Absence is the key to success because of the fact that if you're absent, it kind of builds that motivation of, let me come back with a bang. You know what I'm saying? If you go distant from social media, like my main account, I deactivated it. Why? Why did I deactivate my main account? Because next time I want to show up on my main account, I want to look like I got it. I want to look like I have it. Come around when people know you got it. You know, focus on that mindset. I feel like when you also get that absence from deleting all this social media, I'm going to be honest, if you're a grown adult and you got Snapchat, what is you doing? Thought about this for a while now. What are you doing? Why you got Snap for? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got numbers for a reason. Snapchat is just like a bop zone, I'm going to be honest. I use IG instead. But this is not even my personal IG. The personal IG, I deactivated it, like I said. But the IG should be up here. You know, I got it on the actually it should be up here or down here, the IG. And then of course I gotta have the YouTube up in the corner. Yeah. If you've been peeping it, if you've been watching the videos, if you've been watching the videos, you've been saying I'll be editing. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to get better somewhat. Well, you probably wonder what happened to the poster in the back. Oh, I bet you didn't even notice. Oh, you see the action figure? You see this? Yeah, got me a little Deadpool thing. Back to what I was saying. Oh, my stomach hurt. I had like 2-3 granola bars, and then I had some leftovers from today. Bad combination. I need to eat less. Eat less. Bad amount of food I eat. But that's beside the point. Absence could be key to your success, and you don't even realize it. Or if you post a lot more, people see your growth. I haven't seen anything about that. When I be posting on TikTok, right? I'm posting almost every day. I'm streaming every day. You know why? Because the mindset that I have is the more I get in, the more I'm able to do is because of the fact I gotta show others. I'm making some change on TikTok, some change, but it's all right. I'm not really focused on the money. I'm focused on the mindset of becoming successful. I really thought about this recently. I might pick up a class just to buff my resume, improve yourself to the world itself. I talk about a lot about positivity. I don't have a name for y'all yet. Once again, you know, I'm 8:30, but that's beside the point. When I talk about these things, I want you to reflect and think about it. Absence can be important to itself. Delete social media. Those leading social media and absence all in the same category. Over here. Hey, future self, edit that in. But all in the same category over there. So, when I mean by getting rid of that, right, that thing I said over there, you don't got to do that next time. But imagine your life here. Edit that, future self, put life right here. The life here on the palm. And then imagine that expanding. Expand. So now, future self, expand that. Yeah. Expand it. It's probably covering my face, but it's alright. Expanding. Because of the simple fact of characteristic of when you decided to go absent. People have questions. People are concerned. I'm all the way off topic for this day 3, but it's okay. People have concerns. People are curious. People are wondering where you went. But when you come back, make that the biggest comeback you got. Like MJ coming back in 1995 when MJ came back. Or is it 1985? Don't count me on that. You know, I think he's either one. But when he came back, he was still great. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the same consistency throughout. Sometimes people need to leave to grow. Leave to grow. Sometimes things need to die to grow. It's your plant. Think of it as your plant. If you do the same habits, which is vaping, smoking, not working out, not looking for new opportunities, how are you ever going to exchange? How are you ever going to exchange for a better life? Equivalent exchange. Look it up. Ball knowledge. Actually, I'm going to have a fun fact thing right there. Equivalent exchange definition right there. I do need to pause for my thumbnail. There you go. Thumbnail acquired. I decided to show my personality more on here because why not, you know? This video isn't going to be major league super long, but it's supposed to get out there. So back to what I was saying. Disappearing as absence, the key to have that equivalent exchange for every cost, and so on. I know that was kind of a shorter topic, but absence is key to become a better individual and have that path that you want. But also with absence, you now have time management on your plate. This is going to be about time management and absence. Let's change that title now. Future self, edit that in. I know I'm talking about future self a lot today in this video, but just saying. So, having time management, spending less time playing the game, which I'm going to show how starting now, I'm going to take less time to play the game and focus on other things to become successful and show you the growth behind that. So let's say I'm going to spend just 2 hours on the game daily at max. That's it. Or an hour. By my own choice. 2 hours on the game, max, and be done for the rest of the day. I'm going to build up that curve, that consistency on that path so I can have availability for everything else. Because a lot of times I spend a lot of time doing this instead of building my character. Your character is let alone a key important thing that you should always try to build. You have to build your my player, your character, before you build anything else. Build your own personal. Build your stats. Build, for the gamers out there, yeah, build your stats. For the anime lovers out there, pull up your isekai board, you know? Build your stats. You're never going to change by that way. I feel like I say these things, but I'm actually going to prove it as well. I'm actually going to prove it. And I was just messing up my words, so I just had to switch accents. You like that? A little nasty bag. Just kidding. But, like I was saying, improve your my player. Absence is key to become more successful. Time management is, I'm going back to time management. Time management is very important because of the fact that if you have time management, you can build up for a lot of different things that you want to do. You say you want to go hiking, but you always want to be on TikTok. Something gotta go. Something gotta go. And this is what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna stream the games I play, right? And I'm gonna put it in the folder called time management on video games. And I'm only gonna stream, and when those 2 hours are up on that streaming, I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna stream an hour or two, and I'm gonna be done. That's how I'm gonna recognize myself. I'm gonna do other things. It's gonna be very difficult at start. It's gonna be very difficult, and you're gonna be with the journey on that. You know, change little things to become better. If you goon, we got a video for you coming up soon. Yeah, you gooners out there, goonettes and gooners. Yeah, I got a video for you. Look up the term if you don't know what I'm talking about. This is more for my mature audience. You know what I'm saying? But, like I was saying, addiction is the next one. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, this video was short and sweet and petite and a little nice. But the 3 topics, edit yourself, edit that in. 1, absence. 2, time management. 3, my player. And we're not getting too big into the MP, my player, when I'm talking about you. We're not getting too deep into that topic as we saw in this video, because that's for a later vid. Time management is also kind of those things that can blend in with absence, because if you want to be absent, you can also have time management. Like if you don't want to go absent, have time management on the apps so you can build up that time to do other things. 1 and 1. Like I said, I appreciate y'all for staying to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm always talking to you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for finishing this whole video. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Talking about, I'm going to go absent. Something about your day. Something.